Today for the Bitcoin price, look at this. Bitcoin was yesterday just rejected here from the previous support, confirming the breakdown. I was tweeting that out in the exact moment we were testing it here on Twitter. Does this mean right now that Bitcoin is going to continue the breakdown after the confirmation all the way down here to our specific price target I will be showing to you in this video? Or is the last hope for the Bitcoin bulls unfolding right now with this falling wedge pattern, and we are after the next bounce here finally going to break out towards a crazy price target towards the upside I will be showing you here towards the end of the video. And a small hint I want to be giving you, this price target is above the $12,100 price level. Are we going to go down? Are we going to go up? I will share with you my specific game plan and my expectations for Bitcoin right now in the immediate short term. But this is the best part of the video. Bitcoin just did something it only did 3 times in Bitcoin history, and every single time it did that, the Bitcoin price just went completely parabolic here towards the upside, towards new all-time highs. I will be showing you exactly what this means right now for the Bitcoin price. And obviously many people are asking, I will share with you my top 5 and also top 15 DeFi picks here. We are already racking in some serious profits here within the last 8 days. I will show you completely transparently my updated DeFi portfolio. Scroll down and you also smash up the like button to new all-time highs. Thank you so much for your support. Every engagement, every piece of noise you are making on that video really helps us and helps the algorithm. Thank you so much for that, guys. And also press subscribe, press the bell and press on all so you can make sure you get notified on our daily videos and on our DeFi portfolio updates. And with that being said, welcome to friends and welcome back to MMCrypto. My name is Chris, and as always we are really pumped to go straight into the content. Alright guys, and as always we are starting here on the 4-hourly candles for the Bitcoin price, and I can already tell you something. I have bad news and I have good news for you. Let's start with the bad news and let's end it up here with the good news. And as you can see, Bitcoin here broke down. We covered that, and what I was saying here yesterday on Twitter, in the moment Bitcoin was testing this resistance, that we are in a very crucial point here. And what I was saying here on Twitter is Bitcoin is right now retesting the previous support. You can see here in the moment Bitcoin was testing the support, I was tweeting that out, and I said if we break through we are back in the bullish trend. However, if Bitcoin gets rejected, it is considered a confirmation of the breakdown. Going back to the charts, you can see here Bitcoin was rejected in that moment, and this is, we can twist it around as we want, but this is not considered to be bullish. If Bitcoin breaks down out of a pattern, goes back and gets rejected at the exact previous support, this is considered bearish for Bitcoin. So in this scenario, what is the price target for Bitcoin? And even more importantly, what is the good news I want to share here with you? But let's wait with the good news. Let's talk about the price target of this bearish movement here. And in case Bitcoin would continue this move towards the downside, as you can see, we would go exactly here into our previous support zone, which is in alignment with the resistance we actually had within the last 2 years, basically, where Bitcoin was, let me go to the daily candles, rejected right here in October 2019, then in June, July 2019, and then once again here in 2020. So we had multiple resistance points. So in the worst case, when Bitcoin breaks down here, I expect this actually to act as a very strong support. And yeah, as long as Bitcoin is not breaking significantly below the 10.2 to 10.5k level, I would say we are still in the bullish trajectory, because we are not even putting in a lower low on the daily time frames. However, what's the good news? Well, with these touch points here for Bitcoin, you can see that maybe a new pattern is unfolding, and this one is here called a falling wedge. And the falling wedge breaks much more often towards the downside, towards the upside than towards the downside. And right now we have here multiple touch points pointing towards the possibility of Bitcoin being in the falling wedge. So in case Bitcoin follows this downwards trajectory and gets a bounce here, this would be one further more confirmation that we are maybe in a falling wedge, which is actually a bullish pattern. And the question right now is, of course, what would be the breakout target of this falling wedge? It would be actually a breakout I would personally be trading, because I am looking for strong long positions. So in case Bitcoin closes above here this level of the falling wedge, In this case, I would say we have a very high likelihood of fulfilling our price target all the way up here. And I want to show you what this price target is. And by the way, guys, before I continue, before I show you the price target and also my specific game plan, the on-chain metrics, and also my top 5 DeFi picks here, before I'm doing that, please, guys, make sure you are subscribed to the MMCrypto channel. This one here, I posted yesterday in the exact second Bitcoin was starting to retest it. And if you want these very time sensitive, important updates, please make sure you go over to your Twitter app and you type in @MMCrypto and subscribe to our channel. This is very important if you want these time sensitive updates. But now the question is regarding the good news. If we disregard the bad news and the price target towards the downside, what is the price target towards the upside in case Bitcoin were to break out and go into this bullish scenario? Well, I really like to talk about the pattern side, about the Bulkovsky pattern side. I was using it for a few years now, and it always is very nice to show you where's the price target. And I think the measurement rule of this website is the most legit one, and he is putting the price target here where the A is, so at the previous high. And why am I doing the same? Because there are different measurement rules you can use. You can use this one here, for example, where you just go from the bottom to the top and then to the breakout point. This one would be higher. But why am I saying that this one here is the most legit breakout target here, at least in the immediate short term on the 4 hourly, in case Bitcoin were to break out? Well, let me go back to the daily candles and show you exactly why. Because we have multiple examples where it played out to be a very nice predictor. But the most famous one, and I think we covered it back then, I'm not sure anymore, but we traded it by here, was this falling wedge here. It was a very long falling wedge with a fake out towards the downside. But you can see Bitcoin broke out eventually. But look at this. This is really something I want to show you here. Let me put a horizontal ray here on the top of this pattern, and you can see that Bitcoin exactly filled this breakout target here. We were actually only trading a day above this breakout target, so everyone who traded this was perfectly on point. And when it comes to Bitcoin as an asset class here, I think this specific breakout target is much more legit than the other one. So this is the one I would be trading here for Bitcoin in case after maybe a little bit more of downside price action, Bitcoin were to break out towards the upside. But guys, keep in mind, if Bitcoin closes a 4 hourly candle, I think a 4 hourly would be enough, or a daily candle if you want to be sure. Below this, I think this likelihood furthermore significantly increases to fill here these 10.2 to 10.5 US dollar price targets. But right now for me, this is a non-trading zone. I hold my trade open on Femex, as you know, but in the immediate short term, I am waiting for the breakout. I am waiting for the confirmed breakout here to trade it either towards the upside or towards the downside. But now guys, this is the big news of today, because Bitcoin just did something it did only 3 times in history, and every single time, look at this, every single time Bitcoin broke here a specific level on the number of whale addresses holding Bitcoin, something crazy happened for Bitcoin. Bitcoin went into this parabolic phases. I will tell you exactly what it means right now and what exactly happened here just 2 days ago to the Bitcoin price on this specific metric. Wait here until the end of the video. And of course guys, so many people are asking, I will show you my exact DeFi portfolio. I will show you here the gains we actually made as a community together here in the last 8 days, 50%, 30%, 40%. I will show you exactly what is my game plan here on the DeFi space, what are my next picks, and so on, and how you can get a hold of this list completely for free. Wait here until the end. But before, I wanted to take a few seconds of this video to thank our sponsor for joining us today. It is Interdax, and the reason for us choosing them here as our close partner is a very specific one. We were talking with them already for a few months, but they wanted to wait until they are ready. They were in beta, and now they have a very nice trading platform, which is not the only reason why I'm covering it, because they are having Bitcoin perpetual contracts, but also they are planning to add multiple altcoins within the next few weeks. And obviously this will be a unique selling proposition, so I want to be onboarded on that platform before that happens, of course. And on top of that, guys, I have a bonus for you, and also I have a very interesting feature here, because they have sub accounts as a very few other exchanges only. But what you can do is, if you go to the sub account feature when you are having an account here, let's say we call this test DeFi sub account, just in case they are adding DeFi projects here, you press on create sub account, and look at this, that's it. you already have the sub account and you can have a Bitcoin contract on that one sub account, and on the other one you can trade Bitcoin on higher leverage, on lower leverage, on a different time frame, and so on. I think this is a very easy to understand thing and a very, very useful function. But the most important point and the reason for today's coverage here, before we are going to this two very important points, guys, stick here until the end, is that they are having a summer competition where they are giving away between 5 and 10 Bitcoin as a prize pool. Considering that they are still starting off smaller, you have less competition and a higher likelihood to win this prize pool. This one starts on Monday, on the 31st, on Monday at 12 UTC. And I will leave you some rules here also down below. And in case you want to participate here, I am participating myself here on the sidelines. If you scroll down to the pinned comment, you will find this link here. Sign up for the DEX Summer Special. If you click our affiliate link, disclaimer, we are getting a bonus, you are getting a bonus. You put in your email address, your password, you get 10% of trading fees, 5% as a margin bonus. Obviously, this is only for experienced traders, not for beginners. Very important to mention. But yeah, if you click on that link, you can get you can make your own account very, very quickly and take part at the summer special as well. And if that is not enough, they have a public API, they have no KYC and instant Bitcoin withdrawals, no need to wait 24 hours or 8 hours. Thank you, Interdax, for joining us today. And now let's get straight back to business, because we have very, very important things to share with you. Because you know, we at MMCrypto, we are focusing a lot on on-chain metrics. And one of our favorite on-chain metrics, obviously, is the number of addresses, whale addresses holding Bitcoin. Because you know, the whales are usually considered the smart money. Well, it is usually the early adopters, it is the big money, the people who have a lot, and obviously, usually on average, they should be considered the smart money. And with this metric here, the number of addresses holding more than 1,000 Bitcoin, we can see on the blockchain transparently what is the smart money doing right now. And of course, this is a very powerful tool as to determine where is the Bitcoin price going in the immediate future, because usually when the smart money gets active, when the smart money is buying Bitcoin, this should be the moment when the smart money is anticipating higher prices, and they should be more often right than wrong, because how did they get all their funds, right? So if we go back here into these metrics, by the way, free sign up link for Glassnode in the pinned comment down below, you can see that every time this orange line here, which is the number of addresses here on the left hand side, at this moment it was approximately 1,600 addresses holding more than 1,000 Bitcoin. When this one crosses the previous all-time high, in this moment, the Bitcoin price reached a local low, and not on a daily basis, but on a weekly, monthly basis. This was the beginning of the next parabolic ride towards the upside. And then, of course, the whales start to unload their bags on the crowd, on the mainstream, joining the boat here, obviously because they want to lock in some of their profits. So the number of addresses are going down once the price goes completely parabolic. And then the whales get activated once again, once we are reaching the next all-time or local low here. And this really goes to show how smart they are, because they are buying low, they are selling high. And the same thing happened here in 2019 when Bitcoin was around the numbers of $3,900. In the exact moment this line crossed the previous all-time high, we went parabolic towards the upside to $14,000. And guess what, guys? Guess what happened just 2 days ago? Look at this. We breached the old all-time high here, which we actually put in somewhere in August or so, when the whales started to unload their bags once again on the people here before the continuation of the severe bear trend. You can see we hit this once again, and this hit a new all-time high. So at this moment, we have the maximum amount of addresses holding more than 1,000 Bitcoin, so to say, the maximum amount of whales holding Bitcoin than we have ever seen it before. We have never had so many whales holding so many Bitcoin. And obviously this goes to show that they are anticipating something crazy happening for the Bitcoin price on the weekly, on the monthly time frame. Because remember, the smart money is on the higher time frames. The smart money is not going on the hourly. The smart money is anticipating what is happening here for Bitcoin on the macro scale. And I do want to agree with the smart money right now, because I am also bullish on Bitcoin here on the weekly, on a monthly basis. I already know if Bitcoin dumps down to $10,500, we will get some negative comments here below the video and people will start complaining. But if you are part of the smart MMCrypto community, you are also on the longer time frames and you know what's going to happen, and these small shakeout periods are not shaking you out. So yeah, thank you so much for joining us as the best and biggest and most fastest growing community in the world, guys. Thank you so much for that. Your support is really invaluable. And also thanks for making noise here on the YouTube algorithm, liking the video, subscribing, commenting. All of that is really appreciated and it helps us growing, and you are the reason why we are growing so quickly. And of course, guys, I am getting questions left and right on Twitter, on Telegram. Chris, share your updates about your DeFi portfolio. I'm doing it now nearly on a daily basis on our Twitter account, posting these screenshots here. And yeah, I already, since my video here, which is popping up right there, which got more than 30,000 views, where I was sharing my DeFi portfolio, things has happened here. It was like 8 days ago, and already we got 52% on Dotcoin, we got 33% on Balancer, Mantra DAO nearly 40%. And if I were to zoom in here, I don't know if you can see it. You know what? I will put the screenshot above. You can see here on DAI chain 98%, and we have a lot of these very, very high gains equating to a total portfolio return of 15%. Measured in Bitcoin, it is even 20%. And if you want these updates, guys, not only join our Telegram, also join our Twitter channel and press the bell for this channel, because I will be giving you here also on YouTube constant updates about my DeFi portfolio here. And I will be kicking out some bigger ones here in favor of small projects, because I already have new projects on the radar which I want to add to my DeFi portfolio. So if you do not want to be missing out on that, scroll down and press the bell button, because when I am releasing my DeFi portfolio update, you do want to have the bell button pressed, because then you get an instant notification here from YouTube where I am sharing these updates specifically and also transparently with you. If you do appreciate this 100% transparency here with me sharing my whole DeFi portfolio to you, please smash up the like button. And if we are getting more than 4,000 likes, I know I am on the right track, and I know you have demand for that, and I know you want more of these updates in the future. And this is already it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support, guys. Let's see which direction Bitcoin chooses here. I think even if we were to break down, it chooses the bullish direction, because I am extremely bullish here on Bitcoin ever since we broke out of this pattern here. As you remember, I opened my trade here at $9,400. I am riding it towards the upside, and these small shakeout periods are not shaking me out at all, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. And as always, guys, click the subscription box right here, and also click the video from yesterday right there. And as always, guys, bye bye.